Hi everyone, welcome back to Simple Charm Beauty. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 purifying masks that I have used and to show you if they work or don't work. Now to preface this video, I have oily combination skin and problematic skin, meaning it's acne prone. And I also am very sensitive to acne marks, like the hyperpigmentation from acne scarring. So just to give you an idea of what I deal with on an everyday basis. So the first mask that I'm going to bring to you, I'm going to show you guys, is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. This has 2 main ingredients in it, which is active charcoal, which is said to absorb 100 to 200% or 200 times its weight in impurities, and white china clay, which includes the kaolin and bentonite. That is supposed to draw out impurities and toxins while clearing the skin. So what I do is I apply this all over my face, of course avoiding the lips and eye area. It dries very hard and tight, so when you use it, like after it dries up, you can feel it kind of cracking, like you can't really smile with it or have any emotion because it's just so tight. I like to use this one overnight because I'd rather let it all sit there overnight and just kind of draw out. And then in the morning, when I wash it off, it takes a while to remove just because it goes from a dry mask to putting water on it, so it softens and kind of takes a while to remove. When I do that, my skin feels so fresh in the morning. Like it feels clean. You just feel it just cleansing your skin and making it feel amazing. Number 2 is the ever popular GlamGlow Supermud Clearing Treatment. And it is a treatment to target, prevent, and heal problematic skin such as breakouts, discoloration, black and white heads, razor bumps, and I didn't know this, but ingrown hair. And it has, if you look in the ingredients, the main ones that they have a lot of different stuff. For example, they have an Acne-cetic 6, which is 4.4%. It's a blend of 6 different acids combining AHAs and BHAs, and they all work together to maintain like a neutral pH balance that you're supposed to have, and it's supposed to help declog, minimize pores, pigmentation, scarring, and breakouts. It also has activated X charcoal, which attracts up to 500 times its volume of toxic substances, and then also has like a K17 clay, which extracts and encapsulates excess sebum oils, bacteria, and toxins. And it has T-oxy, which delivers natural eucalyptal, natural linalool oil, and powerful flavonoids. When you apply the mask, you feel these little leaf-like pieces, and those leaf-like pieces are eucalyptus leaves. It dries hard. You can see like the process of the changing from a darker mask to a lighter mask. I use it overnight sometimes. Also, other times I use it as a spot treatment, but I don't do that pretty often. That's just sometimes since it's so expensive. But when you remove it, your skin does feel fresh and also feels clean and smooth at the same time. As far as, since it is marketed as like a clearing treatment, I have a love-hate relationship with it because sometimes it likes to dry up some acne that I have, sometimes it doesn't. So it really depends on what. If it's like a brand new pimple that just came out, yes, it will help dry it out. But if it's like a big cystic kind of acne, like hormonal acne or something, it won't do anything. So keep that in mind. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But if it's like a brand new, like I said, a brand new fresh pimple, it'll definitely work. The next one is a brand new mask that just came out from Sephora. It is the Sephora Mud Mask Purifying and Mattifying. It has zinc and copper to help purify the skin, and it also has white clay, which is to soften your skin. Many people say, and I found it very true, that it's very similar to the Glam Glow, just because it also takes on the same wet formula to dry in places. It kind of has that same feel, but instead it doesn't have the eucalyptus leaves in it. Instead it has like these granules. Dries hard. It has more of a fresh scent than the Glam Glow does, but they work the same. Like you put it on, you let it dry after a while, and then you can remove it. And my skin felt clean and purified after. Maybe it's the combination of the scent combination with just the active powers of this, but it does pretty good to make you feel clean and purified. The next one is the Caudalie Purifying Mask, and I got a sample of it because I've never really used Caudalie products before and I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, so I decided to just get a sample of it, test it out to see how I like it. It has white clay, which is a mixture of bentonite and kaolin, and it purifies. Then you have cypress, sage, and lavender, and that is used for an astringent. And you have chamomile extract to soothe and zinc to regulate sebum, like the sebum oils. What I noticed was it is very creamy. It is a white, literally, it's white clay. When you apply it on your face, it almost feels like a moisturizing mask. That's why I was kind of confused. Like, am I sure this is a purifying mask or is this the hydrating one? Because it doesn't dry up. It seems to, at least for me, it almost absorbed into my skin, which was kind of weird because usually you see the clay kind of drying on top of your skin, not seeping into it. All my expectations for a mud mask were completely out the window because usually they dry up on you, they're darker and so forth. Then the last one that I have is the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask, which is this guy right here. And this is a small size. And the ingredients in it, it's supposed to be a luminizing mask, but I included this into the purifying because since it's a peel-off mask, when you rip it, it kind of absorbs all the impurities that are lurking in your skin, and then when you peel it off, it exfoliates it at the same time. So that's why I included it in here. So it has vitamin C, which is supposed to brighten your skin, minimize hyperpigments, reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It also has, I'm trying to say this, calcium montmorillonate clay. It absorbs excess oil, dirt, and toxins from skin, and it also exfoliates and leaves skin purified, nourished, and restored. And there's also witch hazel, which is to kill blemish-causing bacteria and tighten pores. As you can see, it looks very runny, so be careful when you put it in your hands that it doesn't slip off your hands. When you start layering it onto your skin, it feels sticky. For it to work as a peel-off mask, it has to be a thick mask, which is a problem that I have with this because that means you can waste a lot more product than you actually need if you really want that pull-off effect. I don't put on too much because I don't mind pulling it off in sections, but some people want the whole one sheet pull-off. It dries in 10 minutes, pretty quick how it dries, but they ask you to leave it on for 30 minutes just to get all the extra benefits from it. And it gets very tight feeling. I mean, like really tight. Like you move around and you can't really. My face felt very smooth after, which was nice. I didn't really see any difference in hyperpigmentation, but my face had like a warm tingling sensation. Not really sure how to describe it because it wasn't like a burn like it hurt, and it wasn't like a bad tingle. It was pleasant, so it was kind of like a mixture between the two. I did these once every day. So I started off with one mask. The next day I did a second mask. Third mask I did the third day, blah, 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 and so forth. So my skin was getting very cleansed, and I can notice now, like my face looks so much better after doing the purifying mask every day. I don't think you're supposed to do a purifying mask every day, but it really helped your skin. So I think whatever one you choose of these, whatever you think fits your needs most, I would definitely say try it out at least 3 days in a row or every other day to at least get your skin accustomed to it and purifying it at the beginning stages. And then after that, you can use it once a week, twice a week, what have you. If I had to choose from these 5, what would be my top number 1? That's hard. I have a top 3 of what I would repurchase again. Let's make it top 2 because 1, it depends on what they do with it. But the first one is the Origins Clear Improvement Mask. This is definitely a repurchase. Definitely I would get this one again just because my face feels so nice after using it. The second one I would repurchase again is the Sephora Mud Mask. This one, even though it says it mattifies, I don't know how well it really mattifies with that, but the purifying is on point. I would definitely repurchase this over the Glam Glow because 1, it is cheaper, and 2, because there's a lot more product in here, so I would definitely go for that. I would repurchase this one again, but only as a spot treatment. But $69 is too much for spot treatment, even if it would last me 2 years. I really wish that they would make a mini size of this. You know how they have the mini ones for the Youth Mud, Thirsty Mud, and the Power Mud? I wish they did the same for this guy because this would be perfect as a spot treatment, and although it's great over all over the face, it's just too expensive. So that's why I would definitely choose the Sephora one over that. Would I say they're dupes? Kind of, but like I said, the scents are different. The Glam Glow has more of a calming eucalyptus menthol kind of scent, whereas the Sephora one is kind of more fresh-like. So it depends on what you want. But they both work pretty much the same. The Boscia Luminizing, I like it, but I wouldn't purchase it again because I'm not a fan of the peel-off mask that much. And the Caudalie one, I like for my mud masks to dry. I feel like it's working that way. And the fact that it doesn't dry on me, kind of, I don't like that feeling of heaviness on my face. I hope you like this video. I want to do some like skincare Sundays and kind of show you guys what I'm using, what I think works for me, and hopefully works for you too. So if you have any questions, put them down below in the comment box. If you've used any of these, let me know also and tell me how you liked it or didn't like them. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.